here in 1955, and I was 21 years old, so my entire adult life has had the symphony throughout all those years. That's a real constant in my life and a great joy. So I've really essentially grown up with the orchestra. I mean, we've matured, let's put it that way. My husband and I came and joined the symphony in the fall of '55, which would have been the symphony's, it was about a year and a half old. It was their beginning of their third season. I have finished now, this is the end of 55 full years in the orchestra. I just knew I cannot keep going. Obviously, 55 years has gone past. And I just think that number 55 is just a really good number to bow out and let the chair be open and auditioned. Well, to me, even today, when I come together with all the others of the orchestra and a conductor begins with that baton, the sound, the whole sound is just an absolutely glorious sound. And I only play one little part of it. And there's all of these other parts, but they fit together so beautifully under the skilled conductor's baton that it is, I can't explain it. It does something for the soul. I mean, it's just, I get goosebumps even talking about that. But that's how it still affects me, even after all this time in the orchestra. This has been my only violin. I've had this violin since I was 12 years old. It's a long time. My parents bought it. The violin was $100. And the bow, not this bow, but a Nuremberger bow, was $60. And then they had to buy a case to put it in. So my parents, in 1946, had an investment of about $200 in their 12-year-old daughter, not knowing if she would continue or not. But this is the instrument the only instrument I've ever had. I did get another bow years ago, and it was $1,600. It was a bit different. But this has been my only violin.
We finish our season now with one of the most monumental pieces, Mahler's Fifth Symphony. And this became one of the challenging pieces in the history. And for every time you have to play this piece, it's so demanding. It's not only technically, it's written like for every single musician, technical passages that are in the limit of really possible. But at the same time, emotionally, it really so charged that you need to give everything in order to be able to shape it correctly. And I think it's wonderful that Gloria plays her last concert as a leader of the violin section with this fantastic piece, which has also some solo for her. And we will recognize her achievement, and we introduce that to the audience before the concert. And after that, from the beginning of next season, Gloria will become a member of the violin section, and will sit next to the leader, who we will have to identify by auditions, very competitive audition process, which we'll hold in the fall. Now, I want to wish Gloria really many more wonderfully musical years with the symphony, with other musical activities that you do. And I hope that Gloria will write down her memories from 55 years playing in a symphony orchestra. I'm sure it'll be a very enriching book for every music lover and musician to hear about such a... I have to say that I never work with somebody that is so long in the business. It's really absolutely unique, and congratulations for doing so fantastically for 55 years, and looking forward for many more.
News Press TV, the leader in local news, and now streaming national and global news on the World Wide Web. News Press TV, ready when you are on newspress.com.